Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rockin' Reaction Rollers, where we react to music that we grew up with from the 60s to the 90s. And my name is Tammy. It's Thursday night, so Thursday night, that means we do your guys' requests. And when we play your request, then it goes into the winner of the most views contest. And next Tuesday night, which we'll probably do it on Monday night since next week's Christmas Eve on Tuesday, and we won't be on Christmas Eve or Christmas night, I doubt. Either one. Christmas for sure not. But anyway, the songs that I play tonight and tomorrow night that are your guys' requests will go into that contest. And if you're the winner of the most views, I will say who the winner is on Monday. So, instead of Tuesday. So tonight, I'm going to talk a little bit before we get to the song. And the reason why, we're going to put 3 songs out tonight. The first one is going to actually be a dedication to another musician that we lost on the 17th of December. And I'm talking about Michael Brewer from Brewer and Shipley. And we all know the song One Toke Over the Line, and that was their big hit and kind of considered, I guess, a one-hit wonder because of it. But they do have some good albums out there, and I know there's probably a lot of you that have the albums. This is the only song that I remember hearing. I listened to a little bit of them today. A couple of them sounded familiar, but I think I was just too young because, they were out in the 60s and stuff too. So anyway, we're just going to get started with the first song, and this is, like I said, a dedication. And I got this information from Mary Jo or MJ on the channel. So she sends me this stuff. I don't know where she gets it at, but she lets me know when someone has passed, and I'm really thankful for that, Mary Jo. That keeps me up on what's going on, and I don't know how you're hearing it before I do because we always listen to the same radio station, but maybe you got something that pops up on your phone. I don't know, but I really appreciate you letting me know this. But anyway, we're just going to go back. We're going to play the song One Toke Over the Line. This is the 3rd time we've had it on the channel, but because it's one that we all know and we all love, and I feel like listening to it tonight, we're just going to play that one. And so we're going back to 1970, and we're doing this in dedication to Michael Brewer of Brewer and Shipley, and we're just going to get right to the song One Toke Over the Line.
Sitting downtown in a railway station, one toke over the line. I'm waiting for the train that goes home, sweet Mary, hoping that the train is on time. Sitting downtown in a railway station, one toke over the line. Who do you love? I hope it's me. I've been changing, as you can plainly see. I felt the joy and I learned about the pain that my mama said. If I should choose to make a part of me, well, surely strike me dead. Now I'm one toke over the line, sweet Jesus, one toke over the line. Sitting downtown in a railway station, one toke over the line. I'm waiting for the train that goes home, sweet Mary, hoping that the train is on time. Sitting downtown in a railway station, one toke over the line.
Okay, I'm going to stop this song for just a second here, say a couple things. What I wanted to say in the middle was the tribute to Michael Brewer of Brewer and Shipley from Tom Shipley. I thought this was really, really sweet. But anyway, Brewer and Shipley are both Missouri people. They live in Missouri. I think one of them wasn't born here, but Michael Brewer lived in around the Rolla area, so he's about an hour and a half from me. And Tom Shipley lives down by Springfield. Well, anyway, supposedly Michael Brewer was in the hospital on Saturday from an illness, and Shipley went down to Branson to see him at the hospital, and he had said that he was very tired and very weak, and he just wanted to go home. And so he got to go home on Sunday, and then Tuesday Tom Shipley got the message that from his wife, from Michael Brewer's wife Scarlett, that he had passed. But I just wanted to say real quickly the little dedication that he gave to him before we get back to the song. It says, "We have been friends for 65 years and a music partner for over 60. So tonight I will raise a glass to Michael and drink to all those years, all those miles, and all those songs, and all heavenly audiences we played for. Go with God, my friend, and I will see you on the other side." And I just thought that was really sweet that he did that, and to also be there at his side on when he passed away. And that's great when two musicians can stay together for that many years like that. What a great relationship. Too bad a lot of the other bands couldn't do that, and they might have still be around. But anyway, great little song that we're playing here, and we're just going to get right back to it. 1970, One Toke Over the Line by Brewer and Shipley.
I sail away, your country mile. Now I'm returning, showing off the smile. I met all the girls and I loved myself a few, and to my surprise, like everything else that I've been through, it opened up my eyes. And now I'm one toke over the line, sweet Jesus, one toke over the line. Sitting downtown in a railway station, one toke over the line. Don't you know I'm just waiting for the train that goes home, sweet Mary, hoping that the train is on time. Sitting downtown in a railway station, one toke over the line. Train that goes home, sweet Mary, hoping that the train is on time. I'm sitting downtown in a railway station, one toke over the line. I wanna be one toke over the line, sweet Jesus, one toke over the line. I'm sitting downtown in a railway station, one toke over the line. Don't you know I'm just waiting for the train that goes home, sweet Mary, hoping that the train is on time. I'm sitting downtown in a railway station, one toke over the line. Sitting downtown in a railway station, one toke over the line. One toke over the line.
Oh, classic for sure. And always reminds me of the story of my stepson that thought it was one toe over the line. You have to watch the other two to know that story. And I'm not going to bore you all with that. That's not what this is about tonight. But let's see here. Michael Brewer was born April 14th, 1947, I believe is what that says. And passed away December 17th, 2024. Okay, I think it's 1944 that he was born, yeah. Because that would make his age come out. Right, because he was 80 years old. Okay, an American musician. He and Tom Shipley were the music duo Brewer and Shipley. Brewer formed a band in L.A. in early 1966 named Maston and Brewer, with singer and songwriter Tom Maston. When Maston left, Brewer enlisted his brother Keith, and the pair recorded a love single called Need You, written by Tom Maston. And Brewer, before Maston's departure, before his departure with Tom Maston leaving, they wrote that song. After recording the single, Brewer met his old friend Tom Shipley, and they initiated a duo together off their third album, 1970's Tarkio, which I think is also a town in Missouri, named in Missouri. It includes the song One Toke Over the Line, which became an unlikely pop hit in 1971, reaching number 10 on the Hot 100. Okay, and then just a couple songs that I just wanted to throw out there because it's one of those songs you just have to. You have to see, you know, some of the humor in some of this when things like this happen. But Mike Brewer gives his account of the origin of this song. He said, "One day we were pretty much stoned, and Tom says, 'Man, I'm one toke over the line tonight.' And Brewer said he liked the way that sounded, so he wrote a song about it." They probably both have fields and fields of it back behind their house, being from here in Missouri. I think that's funny. I just had to throw that in too. But that's okay. Hey, it's legal. But anyway, let's see what else it says here. He's married to a lady named Scarlett, and I think he has kids, but I couldn't find where it said that or whatever. But I do want to say a couple things about after Brewer and Shipley kind of separated from each other, and the reason they did was because of family. They were getting married, having kids, things like that, but they still come together, I think right up to not too long ago. They were still playing at like county fairs and other venues like that together. They would meet up, but even though they lived 3 years apart, or 3 hours apart, they would meet up for things like that and still play together. So they were very close. But after they separated the first time and kind of went their own ways, Brewer went on to make music with Linda Ronstadt and Dan Fogelberg. And I think there's one album out there where Dan Fogelberg has some songs with Michael Brewer and maybe Shipley too. I'm not sure. Something about that I read. But anyway, go check them out. Go Google it if you want to hear more of them or see if you know any of their other songs. So anyway, that's our tribute. Rest in peace, Michael Brewer from Brewer and Shipley. And God bless his family. And so we are going to go for this one. The next two songs we put out will be your guys' request. And so be sure to check back in for that. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like it. Be sure to hit like underneath that video. And peace out.